Hello and welcome to Aryabhata Ashram. I am Mahitosh Mahip and I'm going to give you a very important news. And news is that we're going to start a CSAT batch from 25th August in the larger interest of the student, especially those who have failed in this examination. And CSAT is not just about comprehension or, for that matter, quantitative aptitude, numeracy or data interpretation, but it is more than that. It is a culmination, or it's an holistic culmination of each of them, and your strategy and how you develop that skill in an arduous and fragmented manner, that is what is going to clinch the deal for you. So why I'm launching this course? Because a lot of our students failed or flunked this examination, and that really cost 1 year for them. And this is something which is very serious and something which is very grave, and that need to be taken into consideration. So I'm going to start the course from 25th of August, and it is only for the serious and the needy students. And this is something which is very unique, which is not available in the market, because Aryabhata Ashram's methodology is deep thinking, is brainstorming, is correlating, is fundamental development of flair. After all, it is an aptitude test. So what does it test? It tests your skills of understanding patterns, understanding symmetry, understanding odds, odd men out. And once you develop that thing, which cannot be tutored, which can be co-learned. So my idea is not just to teach those students who are from math background. My idea is to teach even somebody has 8th, 9th knowledge, how to make him or her understand. And that is what something which is challenging and reinvigorating for both the student as well as the teacher. And this is something which is a sort of puzzle game. It's a game, but why you fail because of the fear, because of the thinking that it can be done overnight, and you go to the savvy content and the context and the people around, and you are left high and dry, as I have always spoken of. So this is particularly for those students who are not just our students from the maths optional background, because my perspective will be the two ideas. One is to teach you from a level which mostly the students are already there. For them also, how they can utilize C comprehension, for that matter, in GS, and both for the prelims and the mains, and the aptitude part, which is very fundamental and sacrosanct in your prelim stage. So my idea to teach this is to teach you not just the solution to this problem, but how to think, how to build your argument, how to come to a conclusion, how to do it with great rapidity and fervor and in time-bound manner. And this is something which you need to do on a daily basis. So merely solving question is not the end of the road. That is the beginning. That's where we hit the cross. Now, how I develop the ideas, that is very central. So overwhelming number of questions, around 130 or 150 questions are from the number system. So I have a deep interest in the number system or number theory, and something which we also teach in mathematics optional, modern algebra, so on and so forth. But my contention is very simple, that I should be able to make a student understand who do not have a background. So for them, I completely think like a child, as an infant. And if I can make you understand at that level, at that infant level, or at that fundamental level, then the battle is won. And this is something which is taken as a challenge. So why you feel all of these are rhetorics and all of that, you know why you fail. You fail because you take stress. You fail because you have not done the due diligence. You fail because you do not practice in time-bound manner. You fail because you do not have the knowledge content. You have haphazard understanding of things. You make hasty decisions. You are not good at comprehension. You blame onto things that comprehension yahan se aa gaya, wahan se aa gaya, abhi aise tha, waise tha. All of that. You should take bull by the horn. So out of those questions, 80 questions, you should pick up 50 questions which you are going to take up, and the game is over. Even for that matter, 40 questions, if you are very clear of it, and there is no pattern to UPSC how they frame questions. Definitely there will be some questions where answer would be disputable and all of that. But primacy is that you should be able to do mathematics portion with due diligence. So it is not just mathematics or quantitative aptitude, but also numeracy, or also for that matter data interpretation or logical reasoning. So all of that follows from the fundamental principles of argument, ideas, and how you brainstorm them. So it is something which you need to do in the right earnest. So my methodology is always to go into the heart of what UPSC asks. So this is one of the sheet number system which many people are frightened of. So my idea is to think from very fundamental, from the principles of counting, from numeracy, basic things, and then go to the advanced level. So not just previous years, but also I have compilations from questions, not what people do in the market, but from the sources, foreign sources, books, where UPSC also love to pick up. And that is something which is really invigorating, energizing, and nothing great was achieved without enthusiasm. So you have to do it in the right earnest. It is better to be vigilant about your preparation rather than waking up at the last moment. I've seen people coming to my institution at the fag end of the prelims, and they were very anxious and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, I do not know what happened to them, but what is central idea is that if you can do it without the teacher, that's great. But if you are fumbling a great deal, then what you should do, I always take the class test, and my primacy is to do the questions, concepts, and then the test. And I particularly take interest that how does not a student understand. अगर उनको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, तो I make it sure that what is that they are not able to understand, and from that I develop that patience to tell them कि क्यों उनके questions नहीं बन रहे. So you can see there are great many of questions, 136 question from 2011 to 2025, and then going in for 2026 questions also. So it is not just maths, it's also comprehension. We are going to cover it comprehensively. We're going to start from 25th of August, and there are certain demo classes as well. And these demos is that so that you can frame an opinion and rational decision can be taken from your end, and so that you do not regret later and you do not come to us at the fag end of the prelims examination. And this is completely in the interest of students who really fumbled, and we do not believe in the rhetoric or any kind of propaganda which circulates in the market. We adhere to our principles, which is enshrined in our minds, and that should also be enshrined in your mind, that how you have to do. So for those people who have doubts, we are giving certain demo classes. You can attend them, you can resolve your doubt, and I can assure you that I'm going to be at the helms of affair. I'm going to take the bull by the horn. I'm going to help you, mentor you, teach you, test you, and make you prepare for this monster which has become a Frankenstein monster, because all of that is a perception. You fail because you have not done the work. So if you have condition, you have the result. So you need to develop that condition. See you in the class 25th August, 5 p.m. Thank you.